Two mates, one obsession, cars. We're here to talk, drive, and occasionally bin it in the name of automotive passion. From dream garages to the latest car news, this is the Ditch Finders Podcast. Before we get into today's episode, I approached a topic with Amy about a certain car.
Okay.
Obviously, for me, the next car, I think, should be an F-Type. Most likely a V6S, right?
Yep.
But I thought, that could be 6 months away.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to get into something sooner, what can I get in your late teens, early 20s maybe? Getting something a bit sooner.
Yep.
Combine that with the cars that you and Jake have bought, I found myself looking at heavily and convincing myself that I need an E46 M3.
This is music to my ears.
Because it's a bucket list car for us. They're sensible-ish money at the moment. You can still find a relatively clean one for not crazy. Some of them, they're people are trying it on, I think, the money they're asking for. And I'll regret it if I never buy one. And I don't want them to be 150,000 miles and 40 grand in 5 years' time, 10 years' time. Now's the time. Trying to get that. Amy just sees it as a really ugly old BMW.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say it's really pretty and it's lovely. And she just sees it as an old BMW. So it's hard to get her head around that. Didn't like it when I told her she couldn't have an opinion because she drives a Tesla. Didn't go down too well. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. So if you've got any advice on how I should...
how you should brand it.
Also, she told me that everyone thinks the car's ugly, and I said, I'm going to ask it on the podcast, and you're going to be proved wrong, and I hope you get absolutely done over in the comments for it.
Yeah.
Saying that an E46 M3 is ugly.
I mean, yeah, to an enthusiast, that is a crime. What do you need advice with? How to sell it to her, or
Maybe.
whether you should buy one?
Oh, I know. I don't need.
You know what the
advice on
answer
whether.
is?
Yeah, I don't need. It's yeah. How am I going to get it passed?
Almost
want it to be her idea as a good idea, and then all of a sudden it's like, fine, I'll buy an E46 M3.
Why don't you say that? Listen, it's a bucket list car. I'm going to have to buy this someday. Do you want it now
When it's 17 grand.
or do you want it 20 years' time when it's rusting to hell and looks like it won't last the week?
And also, if I say that it's an appreciating car, we won't lose money on it.
That's true, yeah.
That's
Say I'm going to buy a nice low
Whereas
mileage
if I
one.
buy an F-Type, who knows? I mean, they already lost their ass. They could go further.
It's a tough sell, but you're never going to get it into a head that it's a nice car.
Yeah.
Because people that don't like cars won't understand that car.
No.
So you've just got to force it on us somewhat and say, listen, I'm going to have to buy one at some point. So just get out of the way now.
I like it. All right, I'll let you know how I get on in the next episode.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I'm still married.
At least you'll have an E46 M3. Don't show Amy that.
Yeah. Cut that out.
You mentioned Jake earlier.
I did.
He
It's
is
hard. Hard not to look at it.
How do I announce it?
Got our first studio guest.
First studio guest. First studio audience consisting of one person.
But you can tell we're getting big now. Tell this is going places.
He hasn't fallen asleep yet.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's the coffee.
Yeah. Well, not only is he here in an audience capacity for the podcast, after this, we're going to attempt some kind of Christmas special video to go live on YouTube. So we'll see how it comes out. Whether it gets posted or not is yet to be seen.
Me and Jake don't know what it's going to be, so...
Yeah, some of the surprise. I was supposed to send you guys an agenda, and I thought, actually, no, it'd be more exciting if I just keep it a surprise, and it gives me more time to plan it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like you said, in my head, it's probably going to end up as a test episode because there'll be a lot of other things that will be tested in as well. But hopefully...
There might be
something
together. Yeah, there might be something that comes from it. Speaking of Christmas, this is our final episode of the year, I believe.
It is, yeah.
To go out. And it aptly marks what has been a year of doing this.
Yeah.
a year of giving it a go, working out the small things, the big things, how to put it all together. And as we've said a couple of episodes ago, right, we want to give this a proper go now. So today's a bit of a annual wrapped year in review, what to look forward to next year. You've got some stats and figures to run through as to how global mega superstars we are.
Correct.
And how we're going to improve on that next year.
Yeah. I think it's hard not to brand it as TDF Wrapped, but it's impossible to avoid Wrapped these days.
Yeah.
My brother had a Wrapped from Monzo, and it said he was one of the top 10% of his local pub.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite cool.
That's good data.
That is valuable data.
So we're doing one for TDF.
All right, nice.
Do you want to hear some stats?
We should have got some stats on how many beers we've had drinking episode.
You say that. I feel like we've, certainly more recently, we've actually been pretty good.
Yeah. We're going to break that later, by the way.
Yeah. With the game show, we'll need one, I think. So yeah, I've collated some stats. I think, honestly, it could almost be to the day that we did our first episode, right? It was just before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's literally been about 365 days.
It'll be quite nice. It'll time quite well each year, should we be able to keep doing this.
Yeah.
It'll time quite nicely with the end of year, bit of a review, and hopefully we'll just keep growing.
It's a good time to start, yeah. Some of these stats were readily available. Some of them I've had to add myself, so hopefully they're correct.
Nice. Have you just made them up a bit so you look better?
Yeah, I've added 10% to everything.
Yeah, nice.
So if we go through the top line stuff, and then there's a few interesting facts here and there beneath it. So total episodes, podcast episodes.
Yeah.
This will be our 21st.
That's cool.
21 episodes in the year. Total videos, including shorts, is 112.
Nice.
So that's obviously per platform, not across all platforms.
Yes, of course.
112 videos in total. So obviously we had a couple different videos that were feature episodes but weren't podcast episodes.
Yes.
Well, in essence, one, wasn't it? It was the Silverstone day.
Yes.
I almost treat that interview with the Lombo guys as its own thing.
Yeah, and although we didn't call that Lombo episode 9, we did go from 7, so from 8 to 10.
Did we? Yeah.
And we didn't actually name it 9, so it kind of was the 9th episode.
It kind of was, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Total views. The problem is
this across all platforms, the total views?
Total views across all platforms, all video types, so shorts and video, like feature videos.
Okay, I'm intrigued to see what this is.
315,000.
I think that's pretty good. I know that that's what some social media stars get in the first 30 seconds of video going live, but I'm pretty happy with that.
Pretty happy.
For a little niche podcast that we put out every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Well over 250,000.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty good.
That is cool.
Like you say, it's so easy to compare yourself. Like, all these famous people are at touch of a button. They get 2 million views of it a short.
Yeah.
But that's not the point, is it? We were, and well, we still are no one, but we were completely invisible on social media until a year ago. And we got some views.
We didn't exist. So anything's better than nothing. And I think 300,000 views is somewhat of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So what does that mean we're aiming for next year? 1 million?
1 million.
Let's go for 1 million views.
So 1 million views next year.
A combined total 1 million views.
Okay. Why not?
We're just going to have to clickbait the shit out of everything.
Or watch it ourselves,
yeah.
So yeah, that is quite impressive. Total podcast views. So this was the podcast episode. This is including listens on Spotify as well.
Okay, so it's a Spotify, YouTube, long form content only.
Correct. Just the podcast.
Cool.
Yeah. 7,900.
Oh wow.
So that is
it just shows the percentage of people that consume content via shorts is just drastic.
But at the same time, you know, shorts are 10 to 30 to 60 seconds long, aren't they? Whereas this is people sitting down and watching
up to an hour and beyond.
Up to an hour.
There's
video.
Some episodes I think we waffled on for an hour and a half. So
yeah, feel sorry for those who did that. Total followers across. So this is on YouTube and our social platforms. So total followers 1,525.
Great.
So over 1,000 on YouTube, which is is pretty good for your first year.
So then what do we want across all platforms? Should we just go big? Should we just go across all platforms? We want 5,000 followers, subscribers.
So is that 5,000 next year or up to 5,000 by the end of next year?
Let's set that one as a target of 1,000.
I feel like it's easier to track when you do the latter. Otherwise, obviously you'd be on 6,500 by the end of next year if you did 5,000 next year. But if you track towards it, you can say by the end of the year,
we need to get to a total of
5,000,
and then we'll do the same with views.
Yeah,
we give ourselves a 300,000 view grace.
Yeah,
get
to a million.
Get to a million.
Yeah, because that's still over double. In 1 year.
That's doubling what we've done this year, basically.
I think that's doable.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Fair. Give ourselves
somewhat of a chance.
Total watch time, so amount of hours people have watched.
So this I'm really intrigued in.
So this is YouTube long form, YouTube shorts,
yes,
and Spotify listens.
Okay, so not Instagram,
so
TikTok.
not Instagram or TikTok.
And this is just the number of minutes/hours of our content that has been consumed in total.
People sat there watching us blabber on about cars, which is kind of a weird thought. 1,300 hours.
That's about 1,299 hours more than I thought.
Altogether 1 hour. Yeah. So some poor people have had to collectively listen or watch us for 1,300 hours.
What's that?
How many days is that?
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to know. Because then, did you ever used to look on Xbox and work out how many days you played a game and how sad you were? Call of Duty, like 27 days,
literally.
Was it 1,300 hours?
I would say it's about 50 days.
54
days.
Right.
54 days.
54 days.
That's actually insane.
Content that people will not get the time back for.
I think about 40 hours was Jade.
Yeah, so I'd say, and the other 10 was us.
Yeah, and then the last 3 were Luke.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's quite incredible, really.
That's a lot.
Total likes across all platforms, so long form, shorts, social medias, was 8,200 likes.
Mate, that's impressive.
I mean, when I was a teenager, if I got 20 likes on a post, I was happy. So
also, I'm not one. I don't know about you. I'm not one to engage. I'm awful for not liking or I'm never comment.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to like something.
100%.
I probably share more if something's funny, meme, something to do with cars
forward
with
it
you guys.
To group chat. Yeah.
I forward it more than I do anything else, and it takes a lot for me to like it, or save it. But I never comment.
I think there's a lot more people than you think that obviously just are actively interacting.
Yeah.
But I learned pretty quick doing this podcast that either there's people that kind of serial comment or like, or there's people that like our videos are genuinely making people feel like, oh, I'm actually going to comment on that.
What has been interesting, I'm sure we'll get onto the total number of comments, is how many, like you say, positive comments. Oh, fine. Okay, we won't get onto that. How many comments we've had that are positive? We've had the odd person criticize or say something funny. Actually, we found it very funny, actually. I mean, engagement's engagement. We'll take whatever you've got. But what has been great is how many people have actually listened and comment. So we've done like dream car garages, or would you pick this or that, or loads of these scenarios. And the amount of comments we get, there can be up to 10, 20, 30 in a post.
Oh, yeah.
Of people going, oh, I would do this. Oh, I agree. That's so cool.
It's so cool. It's normally like the dream car garages, isn't it? Like people say what they would pick.
Yeah.
But you do get one of the first comments on episode 2 or 3 of the Spotify post. Do you remember that chap that said that he had an E92 or something and said, feel free to come and give it a drive? Yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's really cool.
And yeah, a few slanders here and there in between.
And the other one is when you've got a comment on the long form content about something you said at the end of the episode or towards the end.
Yeah, or something quite niche.
Something niche, whether it be like, there was an episode we were talking about going up to Scotland, doing a bit of a Scotland trip, and that was that was over an hour in, and they were commenting on that, and I was like, so you've actually listened to this? Yeah. Like, it does blow my mind.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. But I do find it funny, like, I feel like we're quite light-hearted with the fact that we're not car gurus. We don't know that much about cars. We're just enthusiasts.
We are just enthusiasts.
And it was like I'm not even going to try to say it. The Dici Cilindri.
Dolce Cilindri.
I said Dolce Cilindri, which is what?
It was like Dolce de Leche. It's like a caramel condensed milk type product.
So we were posting a reel for that, and then you realise I didn't even realise it
It's
said
only
Dolce.
when editing it.
Yeah,
it's gone out on the long form without any correction.
Yeah, and you kind of memed it at the start with a picture of that.
Yeah,
and people still comment like,
you can't even say the certain name.
Yeah, we've acknowledged that.
Know that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So yeah, just internet, isn't it?
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
engagement.
Yeah, exactly. Waiting for some comments from Jake, good or bad. Audience demographic.
Okay.
This first one is so funny to me. This is just YouTube only. The gender breakdown.
Here we go.
Is 99.1% male.
And then is it 0.9% unknown?
Oh yeah, not specified. Yeah. That's. I mean, I thought it would be very biased, but that's really biased. I think that 0.9% is my mum from the first episode.
Yeah, probably just spamming it.
Yeah. So in terms of the age breakdown, 19% are 18 to 24. 40%, which is our biggest category, is 25 to 34. 24% are 35 to 34 to 44. 42% are from the UK, 9% from the US, 4% from India. And then there's like 2 or 3% from like every other country.
Yeah,
like,
there was loads, I think.
On the planet.
Yeah.
But I think, obviously, that's probably driven by the shorts. But like every single country.
But there was like 2 or 3% across, what, like 20, 30, 40 countries?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Well, you think that the biggest one's 40%, and then the second biggest is 9%.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of
countries
left,
then.
And a lot of countries below 4%. So that was quite interesting. We're global.
Global outreach.
Most popular episode, I was quite surprised by this, is not the Longboat interview. It was the blind Q&A.
Really?
From friends and family.
Oh, we need to do another one of those.
Yeah,
because that was really good fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
We might have like,
even if no one else did,
2 followers that will actually engage as well, rather than just our friends and family.
That would be nice.
Yeah, let's do that again.
And most popular short was your 100k car challenge on YouTube. 13,000
views just on YouTube.
That's just on that one short.
I think there was one on TikTok with the RS6 that did about 10 or 12,000.
There was, it wasn't far behind. Yeah,
that was cool.
It's interesting. Yeah. Nothing's gone viral.
No,
there's a lot that have kind of gone 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000, haven't there? So it's quite balanced in terms of what's gone out.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of 200 views, 300 views.
Yeah, a lot of those.
And we haven't quite figured out the rhyme or reason or the algorithm yet. We'd probably be more successful if we'd figured out the algorithm. But yeah, we've got a new piece of software that seems to be doing something for us in the way it posts and when and time. So we still upload all the content, but it kind of picks and chooses when it sends it out for us. We seem to be getting, it's kind of hit and miss actually. It was hitting more often than not, and then the last couple, I don't know whether that's the content or whether it's the time.
Exactly.
So
it's hard to distinguish because it's different content every time. But
we keep going.
Yeah, it's not all about that anyway, is it? It's just about, might as well optimize it whilst you're there.
Yeah, absolutely. On the theme of stats and Spotify Wrapped and everything Wrapped, we got a Spotify for creators actual Wrapped as a creator, which is really cool, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't think we were anywhere near big enough for that. I think they just do it for anyone.
22 followers.
Yeah, so there's some interesting stuff in here. Let's have a look, see if I can scroll through. So see, your show was in the top 25% of videos on Spotify.
Seems high.
It does seem very high. And there's nobody uploads videos to Spotify, but I mean, I can think of Theo Von, Joe Rogan, they all upload video. And they're massive.
To be fair, I didn't even know it was a thing until we started.
So I don't know quite how that works. But we'll take it. We'll make out that we're doing well. So Spotify alone, we reached 8 countries.
Okay.
Biggest being, in 5th place, the Philippines.
The Philippines.
In 4th, Spain. 3rd, Norway.
Wow.
In 2nd, Sweden.
Really?
And in 1st place, the United Kingdom.
Not US?
No,
Right.
not even in the top 5. I think the US audience we've got is Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
It's all Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
So your top 10 show for 17 fans. We're in the top 10.
Really?
17 of our fans.
Wow.
And
17
then,
out of the 22.
yeah. There was another stat here. We are in the top 5 of all podcasts for 12 of our fans.
The top 5.
Top 5
Yeah.
of the podcasts they watch
Okay.
and listen to.
I'm trying to work out whether that's impressive or whether they listen to under 5
I'll take that.
podcasts.
And for 3 fans, we're the number 1 show.
Number 1.
Jake's definitely one of those. So that leaves us at 2, which is
My
probably your
brother's the
brother.
second.
And then, I don't know.
Who else? I don't know who listens to it.
I know, this is it.
It's kind of all a bit obscure on
It is.
Spotify.
So 40% of our fans binge 2+ episodes in a day.
Okay.
25% hit play within 24 hours of a new episode going live.
Eager.
Just waiting for that episode. 'Cause there's always a week
they're always
late.
late.
That's why. Yeah. What else have we got on here?
Makes it a nice surprise.
So we're in the mix of our fans that listen to our show also listen to the Super Mega Show, which I've never heard of. Joe Rogan, Cream, the TDC podcast. Haven't heard of that either.
Nope.
That's probably a joke.
Jake has. That shows how small our audience is. It's sort of like
yes, it's just
those
all
in the
jokes.
rooms like that's
The Car Podcast with Chris Harris and friends, and Auto Alex podcast.
that makes more sense.
So that makes more sense.
Jake's as well.
I think Luke's hand will probably go up for that as well. Have we got anything else interesting on here? I'm looking through. Ooh. Fans listen to our show for longer than 81% of other shows.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a good stat.
You received more comments than 86% of other shows.
We had about 2, didn't we?
You received more shares than 80% of other shows. So there's some positive things to be said. And
There's some nice KPIs.
yeah, exactly. The targets for next year to beat.
Yeah.
There's some tough ones there.
So I think the 2 key targets are surpass 1 million views
In total.
in total across all platforms and all types.
And 5,000 followers/subscribers.
Yeah.
They're the 2 big ones.
Is it 5,000 across all, or is it 5,000 YouTube subscribers?
Was the stat you gave of...
It was all, I think.
Let's do all.
Yeah.
Let's go for all.
Let's go for all. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a realistic
that's
target.
actually doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 million, again, maybe.
I think so.
We have to turn it up a gear.
Yeah, we are. Is that our stats done?
That's the stats done.
Run us through
Um,
how massive we are now.
We are huge. We're going to have to get a bigger roof.
I know, mate.
What are our highlights and reflections from 2025? If we get deep for a second.
The first thing that springs to mind is there's a few things. The longbow.
Yeah.
The opportunity
standout.
to interview the CEO and the CSO of a brand new pioneering car manufacturer is actually, I think they've done 3 podcasts, maybe 4.
Really?
And we were one of the
Wow.
early ones.
Yeah.
So that's seriously cool. And we're nothing now, but we were even less of nothing then.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So fingers crossed we get an opportunity to do an update on that
Catch
and
up
do an
with
episode
them,
2. Spending a day with Feathers Motorsport and Aston Martin GT14.
That was cool.
That was awesome. Spending the day with Shay filming and creating a video was awesome.
Yeah.
To get that experience.
That was proper, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, that was what I envisioned starting this podcast and this channel would allow us to do.
And I think it's something you can't buy.
Yeah,
You
that's what
can't
we said
buy that
afterwards.
access.
Yeah.
So that was mega. And believe it or not, it sounds silly, but sat here this time last year and just before in the weeks leading up to this, we recorded 3 or 4 test episodes. We'd never done this before. And we sat here on these chairs. We were there. We'd moved slightly now,
Yeah.
but to just give it a go and just play around and weird listening to it. We didn't have headphones at the time.
No.
And
We had these big boom
huge
covers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just playing around at the very start
Yeah.
was really, really
Because
fun.
I was adamant about doing no test episodes and just getting into it and doing our first episode being like who we are, why we want to get into it, because I wanted it to feel organic and like the first time round. But obviously, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and I'm very glad we had got those under our belt.
Yeah, and even to this point, I mean, we're probably nowhere near as clean or professional as so many podcasts that are out there. But I think we're getting there. If you look back at I haven't actually listened back to our first 2 or 3 episodes.
I kind of
don't want to.
Yeah, I don't.
It'd be interesting to see how things have moved on, whether it be the quality of audio or the way we communicate or how we structure the episodes.
Mm.
I think it'd be really interesting to do a comparison.
It's weird. For me personally, I felt like we picked it up quite within 4 or 5 episodes. I felt quite natural.
Started to get a little bit more comfortable,
and then it was kind of when it got a bit weird again. Was the last couple of episodes when we'd done slightly more informative.
Yeah,
and I've actually had to kind of use my brain a bit.
We've had to switch it up. I think the same when we did the longer episode. It was something different, and I felt out of my comfort zone
for sure,
which was great.
That's what you got to do.
And in some ways, I was surprised because I came with this idea to you, half expecting to shoot it down and be like, no, I'm not interested in doing that. And the fact that you were like, yeah, actually, I'd really like a bit of a project.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I wasn't quite expecting that. And then to be here a year later is cool.
It is cool. Yeah. We've actually stuck to our guns because we've had business ideas and projects in the past from when we were I
mean, I come up with almost one a day. Yeah. I'm awful for it.
But we've never really followed them through, right?
Or there's something that's got in the way of that, whether that be the first one we tried to do, we ended up actually having to get jobs and careers and go down that route.
Much more.
Other stuff just either hasn't been feasible for whatever reason. I mean, even this has been really tough with the amount we've had on over the last year.
Yeah.
To still fit it in, still make it happen is really cool. Like you say, we've actually persevered.
And in a perfect world, we'll probably do this weekly, but even now, even though we've got your wedding and your house out of the way and I was buying a house and stuff.
Life is busy.
It's busy. So 2 weeks is the kind of stable point at the moment.
Especially with editing and getting stuff out and some of the other stuff.
The shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to come here every week and sit down and chat shit about cars. But it's about what goes on behind the scenes that takes up much more time.
That's the biggest thing that surprised me. I don't know about you. Is the amount of time that goes into taking what is just an hour's conversation and turning that into a complete thing with matching audio up, putting in the intro and coming up with all the kind of graphics and things to begin with, then getting that posted across all platforms, then taking that video and chopping it down into however many clips we can get out of it that are worth taking out of it, and then editing those clips to have captions and go onto all the different platforms. There's so many hours that are doing that. You don't see it. And I didn't understand that. And I hear Seen Through Glass and the others, JWW, that say the amount of work that goes into it, you don't realise. I get it now. And we're not doing anything on their scale. And
not to kind of put down what they're doing because they do a lot more volume than us, but we've both got 40-hour jobs that we're working this around as well. So it's literally weeknight evenings and weekends. It kind of takes up if you're on it, it takes up probably half your free time.
But I enjoy it.
But it's worth it.
But sometimes the problem is that's great when you've got that free time.
Yeah.
But it's so easy for that free time to be taken up.
Yeah, and then you get behind and then you're playing catch up.
But we've persevered and we're only, in theory, going to get better. Yeah. So,
I think you've mentioned all the highlights of mine as well. And in reflection, I'm pretty happy with how the first year's come out.
Me too.
Onwards and upwards.
All things considered, I think we've got a good benchmark.
Yep.
And let's just go smash it next year.
Smash it.
Come back after Christmas. We'll probably do an episode over Christmas break.
Yeah, because I'm in Australia from the 3rd of Jan until
maybe we need to get a couple in so we can post some.
We might have to do a double block.
Yeah,
and edit one to go out probably just after the New Year,
and then one to go out
just before the New Year.
Weeks also.
Yeah, and then one whilst I'm away.
Nice, that'll work.
Don't let the fans down.
No, mate.
Yeah. So speaking of next year, what are your goals? I know we've kind of talked about what we can do in the goals for the numbers, but what in the automotive world in general do you want to see and do?
I'd like to go and experience some more racing.
Yeah.
Go and see some racing in any format, just motorsport in general would be quite cool. If we can get some access and record it and film it, great. But I'm happy just to go and experience it and talk
For sure.
about it. Even like low level stuff.
Yeah.
I think just any motorsport.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a couple of drag days.
Mhm.
That'd be really cool. And just keep doing what we're doing. Just take it to the next level.
Mm. Yeah, I want to do more events again. Like you say, I want to do some, a British Touring Car Championship and just just seeing all the different types of motorsport.
Last year, thanks to the man sat opposite us, we got to go and do the Ferrari Challenge Day. There's an opportunity potentially to do what we did with the Aston Martin at the Ferrari Challenge Day.
Okay.
So film behind the scenes,
Brilliant.
get access.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
That'd be interesting to see how different it is.
Yeah.
Because it's a completely different
We did it
competition.
as a spectator. It'd be quite cool to do it in the box.
Yeah. I'd say I'm not just saying this because Jake's here, but I'd say as a spectator thing, maybe alongside Goodwood, that Ferrari day was mega.
It did help that we got to go around Silverstone in a pure Saturday.
That does help.
It does help.
Yeah.
But the actual day, because we had a hospitality,
Yeah.
and there was just crazy Ferraris all day. I mean, what more do you want as a car enthusiast? At Silverstone, in the wing, and we had good weather.
Yeah. It's just Silverstone and it's got a buzz about it.
It is a special place.
Definitely want to get back to Goodwood next year.
Oh, yeah,
We
Goodwood.
might as well book that in January.
Goodwood was, what a day.
Yeah.
What a weekend that
I know.
was. I think we should actually do it over 2 days, though. It was a lot to fit in one day.
Yeah. It was. You don't want to miss anything, but you kind of just...
And I think
Run
if
around
we
like
did it
a
over 2 days, it'd be a bit more relaxed. We did kind of...
Friday, Saturday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. And it was hopefully slightly less busy as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, we do Friday.
We did Friday last
We did Friday last year. It was busy. Yeah.
Thursday's slightly quieter normally.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of an industry day, but it's still the same thing.
That almost felt like a bit of an old school day. Do you know when you look back in certain summers and it was just unreal? It was like 30 degrees.
It's so hot as well.
It just felt old school and for the right reasons.
Yeah. And all four of us, I thought because it's like an hour there back to Louth in Surrey. We all got back and went straight to the pub and had a few pints. I thought we'd all be asleep.
I was
There's
by the
just
end
so
of the
much
night
walking.
watching Tokyo Drift. I did conk out.
It was such an automotive fueled dog, wasn't it?
It's unreal. All we did as well was talk about cars.
Yeah. We literally didn't start, do we?
Even in the pub afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I
can't wait.
I saw a post the other day about the fastest, most powerful performance cars of this year.
Yeah.
And it came up with the Koenigsegg Jesko.
Oh,
And it literally just sent me back to being in that car, following it.
that was ridiculous.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Especially after a day of seeing every
Yeah.
single car you could possibly imagine go up a hill, dynamic. It was just nuts.
Yeah.
And then there is a difference, isn't there, between seeing something either static or at a show or at a race, and then seeing something out in the wild.
Yeah.
Seeing a lesser spotted Koenigsegg.
It's like, I mean, it's maybe a weird analogy, but it's like seeing an animal in a zoo versus seeing one in the wild.
It's actually a
right?
really good analogy.
Yeah.
And you know I like
it's
an
just
analogy.
it's just way cooler, way more
Yeah.
immersive, isn't it?
It's real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way more real, right?
Madness.
So yeah, we'll be going back there. Like I say, hopefully a few more opportunities through TDF, as well as going and experiencing it and bringing it back to the podcast. So yeah, I think we just need to be more active. I mean, me and Jake have got new cars.
Yeah, we're
You're going to have a new
to do with that.
46 M3, definitely.
Whether I have a wife or not is going to be...
Do more with our cars. I want to do at least one road trip, right?
I was thinking about this today. I would love to do that Scotland road trip.
Yeah. Wild camp.
Maybe September. September's a good time because schools go back. May and September are the best months to go to Scotland for midges and weather and stuff. September could work.
That could work. Yeah.
Mm.
And we'll fit something in. I think we've got some plans for earlier in the year, haven't we? Peak District, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep it.
But it's all kind of weather dependent. You see why car YouTubers go on about having to record over the winter. It's almost, you almost don't want to do it, do you?
Mm.
Just because of the weather, especially rear-wheel drive car. But yeah, next year should be a good year.
There's a lot to look forward to. Hopefully get some good weather and we'll just go smash it.
Smash it.
Is that us wrapped?
I think that is us
For
wrapped up.
2025.
Yeah.
I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has watched.
Yeah.
The 300,000 views, the 1,500 people that follow, subscribe, was it 5,000 likes or something we had in total?
8,000.
8,000 likes, all of that. Every comment, every like, every watch. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Means a lot. We do see it.
And I can't wait to just do more and engage with more people,
Yeah.
is awesome.
Grow a little audience.
Have a fantastic Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Ciao.